LadyChann, done them season. You know what's going on. We're live and direct. Facts, stats, and data. If you can't back it up, we don't want to hear from you. If you're not talking about facts, stats, and data, we don't want to hear about it. Leave your opinion at the door. Let's go.
Landlord in the building. Hey guys. Well. The thoughts, the plotting, the scheming is in the Buddhism. It's a light bulb moment, Buddhism. The aha is in the Buddhism. So, what are you talking about, Shan? What am I talking about? I was just thinking about how, you know, how everything pans out with Anthony Joshua and how he becomes possibly 3-time heavyweight champion of the world. And it you know, when 2 and 2 makes 4, and I'm like, okay, this could be a point. I want you to just walk with me here. We all know in the sport of boxing, money talks and bullshit talks as well, because you got the likes of Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia. But, okay, so Anthony Joshua was with Ben Davison. Ben Davison and Anthony Joshua have parted ways. So, what I thought to myself is, with Joshua being with Team Usyk, is that you're training with Usyk. Do you guys remember the last time when Usyk, you know, let off one of his belts and said, here's the IBF, Dan, Joshua, it's my little gift to use to may the best man win. And all of a sudden, Usyk did that again. WBO. He wasn't stripped, he vacated it. And people were looking in the wrong way of him. Usyk's not ducked Fabio Wardley. I've thought to myself, Anthony Joshua's over there, you know, Team Joshua's over there. Usyk, you know what? I want to be 3rd-time heavyweight champion of the world. What can we do? What can we do to accommodate you just letting go of a belt? Oh, X, Y, and Z. Whatever X, Y, and Z was, it was met. The belt gets released. Fabio Wardley is the WBO, elevated to the WBO heavyweight champ. And Anthony Joshua then fights Fabio Wardley for the belt. I just thought, why didn't I think of that before? Because of other stuff, I was like on a different tangent. But it just hit me like yesterday. I was like, oh. So basically, that's not saying AJ wins that fight, not saying he doesn't. But that is definitely, because it's too coincidental that you're with Usyk. Usyk drops that belt. You leave Ben Davison. And because obviously 2 lions in the same camp can't fight each other, it's all too coincidental. So, you know, the sport of boxing, if, you know, money talks, bullshit walks. And that's just the bottom line. If you want to get somewhere in boxing, like there's bartering, there's swaying and throwing. You know what I'm saying? And there's a bit of negotiations are all across the board. And it just makes sense to me. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Have I worded it correctly? Have I made myself clear and concise and precise? It's just that, yeah, it was all too coincidental. It's all too convenient. And I can almost guarantee that it's probably... Will it be Fabio Wardley versus Joshua in February then? That's the only way it could be. Then say, let's just run it 2 ways then. Just say Joshua beats Wardley. He's 3-time heavyweight champion of the world, WBO. Goes on to then fight Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua goes on to fight Tyson Fury in September 2026. And maybe there's a rematch clause there. They fight twice. retire both of them. And that would be a great story, I guess. 3-time heavyweight champion of the world. And that's it. You wouldn't have to do anything more because, you know, and then you vacate that belt because, you know, it's done now. You're done. Joshua's done. And I guess whoever, maybe Fabio Wardley re-picks it back up. Maybe Alexander Usyk, if he's still staying, I don't know why, he should leave, picks it back up, or whoever of the other lads, if Usyk just fragments all the rest of the belts and decides to leave. Now, if Fabio Wardley wins that fight against AJ, then it would it put the Fury Joshua fight in jeopardy? I don't think so. We still just want to know who the best of them. I think it's Joshua's better than Fury, to be honest. Always have. And always will. So we'd want to see who's the best heavyweight in Britain. So Fury could use that and be like, oh, you're Bob Dosser. You look at you, you're bumped up bodybuilder. You couldn't even beat Fabio Wardley. I'm not fighting you. You never know. Fury might not bother, but where there's money, there's Fury. Don't matter what he says. Guy's just a liar. And then they just fight twice for some astronomical money from Turkey 𝐬𝐽𝐫𝐽, and they both sail off into the sunset separately. That will be it. That would be, you know, another attempt of Joshua becoming a 3rd-time heavyweight champion of the world. So you let me know what you think of this theory, of my theory. Could be totally wrong, but it was just something that popped into my head, and I was explaining it to my to my friend. Actually, I was like, I think it could be �XYZ, and they were like, does make sense. But you guys tell me what you believe, how this is going to play out. Thought I'd bring it from me to you, from you to me. 𝐬𝐿𝐷𝐴𝑅S, brothers, 𝐬𝐿𝐷𝐴𝑅S. Anyway, I'm gone. Here you go, listen, 𝐿adyChann, rep none less. Come watch with Shan. Gyan. The conspiracies are in the building. The intricate plot is entered the building. Do 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 do. Gyan.